Good afternoon, class. Okay, so, Sophia, please read the prayer. Okay, everyone, let's go on then to the presentation. So, before you take your seats, kindly take any trash here under your chair and arrange your chairs properly. First secretary, is there any absent today? Okay, thank you. So now, before we proceed to our new lesson, let's have first the recap of our last lesson. Okay? So, based on these given pictures, what was our last lesson all about? Anyone? Yes? Okay, so let's see. So our last lesson is all about chemical bonding. So chemical bonding is the attraction of atoms or ions or chemical substances. So what about the two types of chemical bonding that we have discussed? Yes? Yes, the ionic and covalent bonding. So for you to further recall our last lesson, here's the quick summary. For ionic, electron transfer, and also it occurs in metal or non-metal. While covalent, it is electron sharing and it occurs in non-metal. So, okay, so before we proceed to our new lesson, so let's have first a game. So do you want to play a game? Okay, so this game, I will group you into three. So this will be the group 1, the group 2, and the group 3. Okay? So So here's the direction. The class will be divided into 3 groups. Each group will have 2 representatives to perform the experiment within 10 minutes. Okay? So, there are the experiments. The first one is the reaction of heat. Second is the electrical conductivity. And the third one is the solubility. Okay, after you perform the experiment, each group will present their findings. Okay? So, group 1. For group 1, they will present their findings for their first experiment. Group 2 will present their findings on second experiment. And also, group 3, they will present their findings on the third experiment. Are we clear with the directions? Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, here's your groupings. Okay, so I'm going to use the groupings. Now, go to your group. Okay, so now let's proceed. Let's discuss first what materials we needed in this experiment. Okay. The materials needed for this experiment are electrical conductivity apparatus, distilled water, alcohol, metal spoon, sugar, or paraffin rock, salt, and bed sheet. Okay? So, na-prepare ko naman na yung mga kailangan natin materials needed. Okay? So now, let's proceed to the procedure. Okay, group 1 is ready. Get 1 spoon of salt and heat it with the use of an alcohol lamp in 1 minute. Do the same with baking sugar and weighted candle wax. Record what you observe in column 1 of table 1. Okay, so are we clear with the experiment 1 procedures? Okay, so group 2 is ready. Again, 1, 2, 3, go. Dissolve a spoon of salt, fetching sugar, and weighted candle wax in a glass of electrical conductivity apparatus with 200 ml water. Label each sample. Observe the solubility of each sample in the water. Record your observations in column 2 of table 1. Okay, so are we clear with the procedure of experiment 2? Okay, so the third experiment, please read group 3.
Using the solution from experiment 2, now give electrical apparatus with the half of apparatus containing copper, carbon, and gold in each solution from experiment. Observe and record which of the sample can conduct electricity which made the gold light up. Record your observation in column 3, table 1.
Okay, so are we clear with the procedures? Okay, so do you have any question? Okay, so now before we proceed to the experiment, let me remind you on the some precautions inside the laboratory room or the science laboratory. So this is our routine. I will read you based on the preparation, procedure and safety, data collection, conclusion, and also the teamwork and method. Okay, are we clear? Okay. Sit properly, everyone. Okay, so now let me remind you on some precautions inside the science laboratory. Okay, so now here's the precautions inside the science laboratory. So now let's start with the experiment. But first, each group, kunin nila yung mga materials nyo doon. Dalawang representative lang per group. Okay, everyone? Yung mga representative, yung may number na laptops. Sino yung magkagawa ng experiment? Please wear your laptops now.
Albert Einstein. Oy, si Ivan daw yung experiment.
Everyone, pag gagamitin niyo yung electrical apparatus, use the 12 volts. Sino walang steering rod? Okay, everyone? Okay na kayo? Are you ready to perform the experiment? First, reminder, kailangan nakaponi ha. Okay, everybody, group 1, are you ready? Okay, group 2, ready na kayo? Group 3. Okay, so, your 10 minutes starts now. Okay? Here's your materials. Your 10 minutes Wait lang. Don't forget to record your observation. Okay, 7 minutes left. Nasaan tayo parang?
Tingnan mo.
Okay, 4 minutes left.
Ano yan? Asin? So, sa joke.
Tingnan mo.
na?
Di ba?
Ready?
Okay, tama mo.
Ayan. Okay, everyone. Okay, another 5 minutes. 3 minutes to finalize your
Namigaw yung
Okay, everyone. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, now are you done? Group 2, are you done? Okay, group 1, are you done? Okay, everyone. Please be seated, Okay, 59 seconds to finalize your answer. Okay na, everyone? Okay, everyone, please be seated. And for those who will listen, be ready now. Okay, everyone, please be seated. So now, you are ready. Okay, everybody, listen. Findings of group 1. Okay, group 2. So, in our experiment, we conducted and solved the fetching numbers for balance and partial autonomous. And its level reported result is still the ball that is and tackle box stop soluble words. 800 productivity solved in adopted using machines adopted and using sugar in not and also handles one. And last type of compound, salt is ionic, machine is ionic, sugar is color coding. Today and handle is not okay, so what are the compounds that is using? Red salt and what are the compounds that is using? Listen to salt, sugar, and honey. So now let's give group 2 and aba ang galing nyo. So here's the aba ang galing nyo class. So aba ang galing nyo. Okay? Here? Okay, so now let's give the aba ang galing nyo clap sa group 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go! Ang galing nyo. Okay, so let's give our aba ang class to group 2. Okay, group 1, your turn. Okay, so what are you? Okay, group 3, please be prepared. You're the next group. So, based on your observation, why do you think benching and salt cannot electricity? Okay, very good. So now let's give aba ang galing nyo clap to the group 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, so now let's proceed to the group 3. You will take this now and present your findings on experiment 3. Wala akong
Good afternoon, everyone. I am the representative of Group A, and this is what we found out when we conducted our experiment.
Okay, so here's the question for Group 3. So, please summarize all your findings based on the experiment that you conducted. Okay, anyone with the Group 3? Please explain or summarize your findings based on the experiment that you have conducted. Okay, so very good, Group 3. So now let's give and galing yung lahat for the Group 3. So 1, 2, go. Okay, so very good, everyone. So now, because we already done the experiment, let's have the discussion of our topic. So our topic is all about difference of ionic and covalent compounds. So first, let's define what ionic compound is. So the idea of ionic compounds is the give and take. So why give and take? Because one atom gives electron while others takes electron. So it is usually occurs in metal and non-metal. So metal is the giver and non-metal is the taker. So for you to further understand, here's the example. So for example, the NaCl or the what? What is NaCl? Salt. What? Okay, so the sodium chloride, right? Okay, so because the sodium is so ano sabi natin kanina? Ang giver ay metal. Ang taker ay non-metal. Okay, very good. So sodium is metal, di ba? And chlorine is non-metal. So dahil sa sodium may extra siya or isa lang yung nasa outermost shell ng electron, at si chlorine ay kulang siya ng isang electron because we have known that based on the octet rule, each outermost shell should have 8 electrons to stabilize its shell. Diba? So, kaya ang excess ni sodium na isang electron, binigay niya ngayon kay chlorine to stabilize its outermost shell. Okay? So, that's why here, makikita nyo, nawala yung excess naman na electron ni sodium because we give it to chlorine. And chlorine, na-stabilize niya yan yung shells niya because based on the octet rule, what? Again, kailangan ng how many electrons? Yes, 8. So that's why the idea of ionic compounds is the give and take. So which is the giver here? See? Sodium, di ba? Okay. Sino naman ang giver? Okay, so that's the idea of ionic compounds. So now, let's proceed to the covalent compounds. So covalent compounds, the idea of this is sharing is caring. So why? Because atoms share electron with each other. And it is usually occurs in non-metal. For example of this is the H2O. What is H2O? Yes, water. So now, di ba kanina sa ionic compound, giver and taker. Dito naman sa covalent compounds, sharing is caring. Ibig sabihin, dahil si hydrogen, may isang electron lang siya, stable ba? Hindi, di ba? So si oxygen, may anim siyang electron, is it stable? Yes or no? Based on octet rule? Yes. earlier sa experiment ko. So, what are the properties that ano yung mga properties na tinignan natin sa experiment? Ano yun? Ano yung ginawa nyo? Yung tatlo? Yung melting? Another one? Okay, so, okay, then we have another PVC. So, in ionic compounds, based on the experiment that you have conducted earlier, so sabi ba ng ionic compound, that is simply are solid or crystalline. Okay? While in covalent compounds, it is usually gas, liquid, or soft solid. So, when we talk about melting point is the ability of materials to what? To melt, yes. So, the ionic compounds may very high ang melting point. Yeah. That's why, ano yung mga compounds na nag-melt easily? Yes, ma'am? And? Sugar. Very good. So, in covalent compounds, low ang melting point na. That's why, hindi na melt ang salt and yes. So, when we talk about solubility naman, there is the ability of materials to dissolve in water. So, ang ionic compounds is high ang solubility niya. Ibig sabihin, nalulusaw siya sa water. While covalent compounds, depende siya or variable siya. So, now let's proceed to the electrical conductivity. So, electrical conductivity is the ability of materials to what? Yes, to conduct electrical current. So, in ionic compounds, solid is poor conductor, while liquid and dissolved are good conductors. While in covalent compounds, none of them is good conductor. So, are we clear to the lesson? Do you have any question? I don't know. So, again, what is the idea of ionic compounds? Anyone? Yes, Sophia? Yes, very good. The idea of ionic compound is okay, what about the covalent compounds? Yes. Very scary. Okay, so when we talk about ionic compounds, ano-ano ang mga compounds na nagpadak sa electricity? Yes. Benzene and okay, very good. Benzene and salt. Okay, so now for you to further understand our lesson, so I will give you an activity. But this activity is just a group activity. So same group siya. Okay? So now, for this activity is for you to connect the properties of ionic and covalent compounds in everyday life choices. Okay, so get one more sheet of paper per group.
Ma'am, 1 minute lang po.
Isa lang. Okay, again, so naging situation, identify and explain which is a unique and covalent compound. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Everyone just please stand. Okay, 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, 45 seconds. Okay, guys, up. Okay, group 3, may I hear your answer? Okay, very good, group 3. So let's give a round of applause sa group 3. Okay, please be seated. Everyone, please be seated. So now, to further assess whether you truly understand what you have discussed, kindly bring 1/4 sheet of paper. Everyone, individual. Okay, 2 minutes left.
May ah.
Okay, are you done? Okay, everyone. Stop writing. So, what's the answer for number 1? Anyone? Yes. Please read the question before you answer. Number 1. True or false? Okay, so salt is soluble in water. Number 2. Yes.